Thank you, Alan. Well, while federally it is illegal, marijuana is legal recreationally or medically across dozens of states, including here in Oregon. Tonight, new research is revealing the effects it can have on pregnant women who use it and their children.
That research out of Oregon Health and Science University finds the psychoactive ingredient in cannabis may impact lung function in children. KVAL's Gold Meadows spoke with the study's lead researcher.
Tetrahydrocannabinol, or THC, is the focus of the first study on the effects of maternal THC use on a child's respiratory health. Dr. Jamie Lowe, Associate Professor of Obstetrics and Gynecology at Oregon Health and Science University, led the team of researchers. In the study, her team gave a THC gummy to pregnant primates daily. A separate group received a placebo. The monkeys had regular sonograms examining the development of their fetus, and tests were also done for pulmonary function in their infants over 6 months old.
When moms were using cannabis during pregnancy, the fetus had, smaller lung volume. The size of the lung and the areas that are available to hold oxygen are smaller. There's decreased capacity for oxygen and blood flow. All these things can affect breathing later.
That decreased lung volume started early in fetal development and continued after birth. Lowe says the study was inspired by her patients who wanted to know how safe continuing with marijuana would be during pregnancy, but there was a lack of safety data to give a factual answer.
Patients were sharing that they were using cannabis for, kind of their morning sickness, nausea and vomiting in pregnancy. Similarly, when they talked to me about using, smoking cigarettes or alcohol, also for, similar relief, I'm able to give them safety data. What we've been finding is there's been impacts to, the baby's heart, the lung, the brain.
We visited multiple marijuana dispensaries where employees said they themselves and pregnant women they know did not experience any adverse side effects from using marijuana while pregnant, nor did their children. Still, they declined to go on camera, citing this warning they're obligated to show pregnant customers.
The warning from the Oregon Liquor and Cannabis Commission, the state-governed agency regulating the industry, is required in state dispensaries.
My first instinct is to consult with a doctor directly. We definitely, don't typically recommend, anything psychoactive for somebody who's pregnant. In the past, I have heard things from other pregnant women who have spoken to a doctor, and they have indicated if you are a long-time THC user that it is beneficial to continue using in small doses so you don't send your body into kind of a shock from that cold turkey, stopping.
According to the CDC, the drug makes infants and those with developing brains most at risk to negative effects as it affects the part of the brain responsible for memory, learning, and decision-making. I'm Gold Meadows reporting.
Now, as part of the NIH HEAL initiative to end addiction, OHSU is also conducting a large human study alongside the monkey study observing kids with fetal exposure to THC through the age of 9. You can find that primate study on our website, kval.com. Well, today we are asking the question, do you think cannabis is safe to use while pregnant? We're getting a lot of responses today, majority of people saying no. If you'd like to participate in that study, go ahead and scan that QR code on your screen. That will take you to our website, kval.com.
We were also asking this question on Facebook, and we got a lot of responses, people chiming in on their thoughts on the issue. One viewer saying, I don't know for sure, but if I had my choice between cannabis and the nausea pills they give, I would choose pot. Another said they do not agree, they smoke cannabis or use cannabis daily, but they do not agree with smoking while pregnant, saying they wouldn't take that chance. One said that while pregnant, maybe it's the only way to eat or sleep. You can head to our Facebook page to share your answer, or like Kendall said, go to kval.com to chime in.